is something if you give it away, give it away, give it away. Oh, love is something if you give it away, you end up having more. It's just like a magic penny. Hold it tight and you won't have any. Lend it, spend it, and you'll have so many. They'll roll all over the floor. Love is something if you give it away. Give it away. Give it away. Oh, love is something if you give it away. You end up having more. So, I chose to start with that song because it really encompasses kind of what I want to talk about. Really kind of. I'm doing really well today. I was trying to use the trackpad on my laptop to reach my phone. Spoiler alert, that doesn't work. The cursor won't go up there no matter how much you try, just so you know. Okay, I'll save you the trouble. So it's a great time to make, a profound video for you guys. So anyway, what I want to talk about is abundance and how do we create abundance in our world. And I think that, there's a lot of talk about how to manifest and using, hi baby, you want to come? Okay, you going to say hello to everybody? Say hello, because you have a cute face. No, come, okay. I guess she's shy today. Oh, and we're little cricket. So using statements and things like that, and people seem to think there's this just magic thing that you just say whatever and then it becomes, but that's not really it. Oh, never mind. Good. See, it's good that I'm using my laptop only as a holder for my phone because it's kind of a piece of crap and it has no battery left. So if somebody, there's somebody, she's screaming in the background. So if somebody comes along and now I have no light too. Oof. So if somebody comes along and pushes on the the magnetic thing, I'm doing really good today with the words and the articulation. The magnetic thing, it flutters, then my laptop shuts down. So great. Thanks, Tulsi. You're helpful. I love you. All right. So there's a little more to it, I think, than just using statements and thinking positive, because words and thoughts are good, but the language of the universe is feeling. So that's why people will often say to pretend that you've got what you want before you have it. Because pretending is kind of putting that energy out there, right? So if we act like we have what we think that we lack, and I say think we lack because we don't lack anything. The universe is a place of abundance and there is more than enough for all of us. So get rid of that lack mentality and know that it's out there for you and there's always more, where that came from, and all of those kinds of things that tell your being that you don't have to worry, right? Oops. Sorry, I'm just going to sign on to my laptop so that it doesn't go to sleep, because it's kind of helpful for, I don't know, light, I guess. Even though I have a big light up here now, I bought a light. It's great. It was so cheap. Anyway, so holding on to that feeling and living through that feeling, that's the trick, I think. Now, I'm not perfect. Am I a millionaire? Does this look like a millionaire castle behind me? Because, yes, I think I would have a castle. Don't you think so? Yeah, because we're all wonderful ladies who deserve to live in a castle on a mountain, right? All of us. Yeah. Okay. So, anyway, living from that feeling. So, feeling that abundance and demonstrating to the universe that you aren't worried that it's not going to come back to you, because it will, and demonstrating that. Now, here's a story. So, I have an acquaintance who really lives from a state of lack. And it's kind of sad because, like, she could do so much better. And when I've talked to her about it and said, like, spend a little bit, like, she just holds on to her money. And I mean, I get it. Like, you are not making enough to cover your bills or what have you. But, like, I mean, she has savings. I don't have savings. She has savings. She did comment about how, because she wasn't having enough hours and enough money, then her savings is dwindling and blah, blah, blah. But still, hanging on to that fear that you don't have enough just perpetuates the whole thing. So one day, I had ordered a bunch of socks, these fantastic socks, and I had ordered a variety pack. Oh no, oh dear, hello. Okay, we're still there. I don't want to have to, maybe I'll cut that part out. Maybe I won't, we'll see. Okay. So I had ordered a variety pack of these lovely socks. And my variety pack consisted of several of the exact same sock, which was pink flamingos. And I mean, I have no problem with pink flamingos. Do I need 6 pairs of pink flamingo socks? Probably not. I think it was 4, whatever. Too many. Give me variety. You have cosmic cats. You have cats wearing little astronaut helmets, and you send me pink flamingos? It's unacceptable. Anyway, she loves pink flamingos. And she said, I'll buy, like, I don't have money, but I will buy a pair of those off you if you want. And I said, sure. And then I thought about it and I said, no. You know what? Okay. I'm going to give them to you, and you're going to take that $10 and you're going to spend it on something completely frivolous, something you don't need. Just put it out in the universe and spend it on something you don't need. And she was like, okay, deal. And then several weeks later, I said, hey, so what did you buy with that $10? And she said, you didn't give me a time limit. I haven't bought anything with it. I was like, well, like, I don't think the point of this exercise was for you to find loopholes in the contract that we had. But if that's what you're going to do, that's pretty telling, right? Because, like, I wanted to give her that opportunity to just start slow and start getting that ball rolling and creating that loop of give and take with the universe. And instead she just was like, oh, ha ha ha, joke's on you. Well, I mean, if that's how you want to see it, then that's up to you. But it really speaks volumes about why you struggle with that ability to create abundance in your life. So, I mean, teach their own. If that's a lesson for her, then that's a lesson for her. And I mean, we can't fix people for the most part. We're only responsible for ourselves. So if that's the state that she wants to live in, then that's fine, I guess, right? It's hurtful for me to watch sometimes because, like, oh, just let go of the reins. It's okay. it's okay to just be a little more free, you know? Why hold on to that habit if it's obviously not working for you? And she always said, well, manifesting doesn't work for me. Well, I think it does. It's just not working well for you. I think that's what's happening. But okay. And again, I'm not perfect, but I feel like I have at least a better handle on the theory about it, and kind of when I need, I have. And that's something that I can always count on, and that I know that the universe will not let me down. And if there comes a time when I feel like I don't have enough, though it's hard, I just kind of try to bring myself into that state of trust. And it's tough, because if you're really fearful of not being able to make your bills, or, you know, have something like an emergency situation come up, and you're like, what do I do? Then that can be scary. So what I try to do, and what I usually end up being successful in the end, sometimes while it's happening, it's a little bit more of a struggle, but, you know, just to trust. And I mean, the universe hasn't let me down yet. So it gets a little easier and easier, even though usually those situations are so stressful, and, you know, I'm panicking, or I'm afraid of what the consequences will be if I don't have what I need. But then I have those moments of clarity where I can sit and go, you've never let me down, so why would you now? Right? And that trust just grows a little bit more each time. So I don't know if I've rambled enough. I feel like there was other things that I was going to say. I didn't make any notes. I've been procrastinating about this video for quite some time. Not like in a I don't want to do it way, just in a, like, first after I decided I was going to do this video, then another one came up, and I was like, oh, I'm going to do that first because that's going to be nice and easy. I'll just get that out of the way, and then I can do this one, you know, when I feel a little more articulate. And so here we are. But yeah, I didn't make any notes. Did I? They're probably on my phone, which is challenging. If I pause, can I come back? Although I downloaded an editing video, or an editing app, so that I can actually, you know, do stuff, and then I don't have to like restart a video 12 times if I, you know, mess up 12 times or 11 times. Yeah. Okay, I am going to pause, and I'm going to try this, and I'm going to hope that I can come back. So I wasn't able to, well, I paused, and then I lost it. So hopefully I can just knit these together. Especially since it wasn't really worth it, because I wrote down like 3 things that I wanted to sing that silly song in the beginning. That words are words, but feeling is everything. Okay. It's the language of the universe. And then I wrote down something that didn't even have anything to do with this. So that's that. I think that's all I have to say. I know Josh often talks about being really specific with what type of abundance you want to bring into your life, because the universe isn't going to necessarily know, you know, what your intention is, and that's legit. but I feel like the feeling of the thing is more important than the word. Words are limiting, and words are not always the most reliable source of communication, even between humans. Feeling is everything. Feeling is energy. I mean, words are energy too, but feeling is that deep rooted energy, because you can say words without feeling. I mean, that's what acting is, right? That's what lying is, essentially. So words aren't reliable, but that feeling and that energy behind the words, or even without the words, that's where, one second, that's where that seed, it's more than the seed. I feel like the energy behind the feeling is like the sprouting seed. Maybe the words are like the seeds, right? Some of them sprout and some of them don't. Some of them rot in the ground. It's legit, right? But that energy behind the blossoming is what really gives it life. So, is that all I have to say? I think so. I'll probably think of something else, like as soon as if I stop the video, then I can like knit it together, right, with that app that I have. Hopefully, it doesn't crash my phone again like last time. But I made do. It's okay. Tulsi, did you want to say hello? No? Oh, you're so freaking cute. Look at you. Oh my God. Oh, what a little doll. Yeah, I think that's probably all. And I mean, if I think of something else, maybe I can put it in a comment and like pin the comment or something. Yeah, because I think that's all. And if you guys have comments, I would love to hear them. And if you make it to the end of the video, which isn't going to be too terribly long, so you better put an emoji of what kind of symbolizes abundance, or do a sun. Do a sun. Yeah. Okay. All right. And the partial truth is I wanted to do a video today because I was so happy with my hair. And I was like, I can just comb it out and call it a day. Or I can capture it. Like, look, it does this little flippy thing. What's going on there? I love it. I feel like a movie star. And then they sometimes both go out. And then these ones go out. I'm going to grow my hair out again, guys. I'm really excited. So give me 12 years. It'll be past my butt again. And then I'll be happy. And then I'll be like, this is too much. I'm going to chop it off and shave my head again. Because that's what I do. I'm all about the extremes. Super short, super long. And then that in-between time is so painful. So painful. I mean, I still do have my hair that I cut off. How long ago was it now? A few years. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's like 3 years since I cut it off, at least, because it was right before I started at my job where I am now. So it was a little bit more than 3 years. But yeah, I had grown it out for 12. And it was, so the first time I grew up my hair out was 10 years, and it was below my waist. And then 12 years, it was actually between the bottom of my butt and my knees. Like it was crazy. I could not shower with it out because it felt like I was being attacked by an octopus. So I didn't really like that. So I would have to shower with it in a braid. And I just kept it in a braid all the time. And that's why I ended up chopping it off. Because I was like, I'm not appreciating this. And I was scared that, oh, here's a fun little topic. I was scared that it would inhibit my psychic awareness. And it did not. So I'm happy to report it did not. Because I legit was a little hesitant. Because, you hear a lot about that kind of thing. That our hair is our psychic antenna. So, yeah, I didn't want to lose that, but I did not. Very much so did not, because if anything, it's grown since. Maybe because now I'm like, no, it's in here. It's not here. Anyway, thanks, guys. By the way, I don't think I said in the beginning. No, because I sang, right? I'm Trista. Welcome to my channel. I like to do things in reverse. It's fine. It's fine. You'll get used to it. Okay. Love you all. And if you have any video ideas for sessions or for little topics or whatever, then let me know. Okay? Love you lots. And you take care. Be good to yourself.